What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Albuquerque Vipers franchise here on Madden 07. Last week we traveled to Lambeau Field and the Packers gave us our first loss of the season, dropping us to 9-1, and the newspaper predicts that the losing is going to continue as we host the New York Jets today. It's the same city, but a new team for Eli Manning, or at least it was a new team. He's in his third season now with the New York Jets. It's actually a contract year for him, but he has turned out to be one of the best quarterbacks, at least statistically speaking, although since he arrived with the Jets, he has not had a postseason appearance. This team has gone all in. They signed Willie Parker, they got Steve Smith, they got Jason Witten. Melvin Wallace is a pretty solid wide receiver, but for whatever reason, with all this talent, they still have trouble winning. On defense, they have Ben Taylor, who actually spent a year with us 2 seasons ago, got a ring in Albuquerque. They got Tupupu. I believe that's, I'm saying his name correctly. He's a great linebacker that came over from Seattle in free agency in the most recent offseason. So this is a good Jets team. I mean, looking at their overall, they're a better team on paper. But they're also 6-4 coming into this game, while we are 9-1. I just don't really understand the Jets. I thought they were going to make a postseason run last year. They finished 9-7, and we're on the outside looking in. Very similar story in year 1 with Eli Manning there. So this is the season. They're trying to get it put all together, but man, it's just been a tough ride so far for the Jets. Albuquerque is going to start off today's game with the football. Crosses rolling to his right on the first play. Tries sidearming that to Cadillac Williams, but the pass is going to be broken up. I did change the quarters down to 10 minutes each with the accelerated clock as opposed to last time around where we did 11 minutes. And I'm just kind of messing with it like I said last time, just tweaking it, trying to get some more realistic play here. Look at this play, though, down the left sideline. Brandon Jones, is he going to take it all the way? No, he is not. Oldham is able to catch up to him there, but still a huge play from the number 4 receiver on this Vipers squad. He just did a great job running that corner route there. A missed tackle leads to a 75-yard play. That sets up a goal-to-go situation for the Vipers. We try running it with Williams on first down, but he's held to just a single yard. Cadillac running this one to the right side now, very close to the goal line, fighting through a tackle, but can't quite get there. 3rd and goal. Now we're going to toss this to the left for Williams. Can he get the edge? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. We fake giving it to the fullback, Ron White. Pitch it out there to Cadillac Williams, and he's in for the score. Here's the Jets out on offense. They're going to start off by throwing it to the fullback, who picks up a nice gain of 8. Out of the eye, they're going to fake tossing it to Willie Parker. The fullback gets another touch of the football here and the first down. The Jets, similar to, I believe, the Seahawks a couple of weeks ago, are struggling with some offensive lineman injuries. So instead of signing anyone, they've got their kicker, Phil Dawson, out there, as you see at right guard. Another just interesting situation for an offensive line here. I don't know why they're refusing to sign free agents. I guess maybe they don't have room. But, at least put like a defensive tackle out there. Do something. Don't put your kicker out there. That's probably the worst position you could put out there on the offensive line. John Kelly laid a big hit on that play, but he pays the price for it and has to leave the game due to an injury. Here's Willie Parker on 2nd and 10, up the middle, and he has the first down. The Jets are moving the ball pretty nicely so far this drive. We also get an update on John Kelly. It's nothing too serious, and he will return to the game shortly. Willie Parker's going to pick up 3 yards on 1st and 10. That's going to set up 2nd down here. Parker to the right side. Gets away from one defender, and that's going to set up 3rd down and short. Albuquerque looks like they're going to blitz, and indeed they do. Thomas gets into the backfield and brings down Willie Parker. That's going to force 4th down. So out comes Phil Dawson, signed in the most recent offseason. You just won a Super Bowl with the Saints last year, and he's going to nail that 55-yard field goal. Vipers back on offense now. Over the middle, it's Vaughan Lewis who picked up 8 yards. There is an offsides penalty on former Viper Ben Taylor, though, and we're just going to end up accepting that. Now cross rolling to his right. He's got Vaughan Lewis. So that first catch of the drive didn't count, but that one does there, and that one much more impressive. Cross looking to throw again. He's going to dump this one off to Cadillac Williams now. Looks like that may have been a screen they were trying to set up, and he will pick up some solid yardage. 2nd and 7 now. This is going to be a toss to the left for Kirk Figgins. He's not going very far, though, and that will take us to the second quarter. Albuquerque's faced with a 3rd down situation here. Cross moving to his right. Is he going to try to run for it? It looks like maybe he tripped on the ground there. I'm not really sure what happened to him on that play. He gets touched on the ground there. That's going to count as a sack for the Jets, and we're going to have to punt. Up the middle goes Willie Parker on 1st down. He's going to pick up a couple of yards there. New York has been very run-heavy early on in this game. Meanwhile, the Vipers very pass-heavy today. That run for the Jets, though, doesn't go anywhere. They're forced to throw for it on 3rd down and 8, but Manning's not even going to get the pass off. Darryl Fannin, who leads the team in sacks, brings down Manning there. Albuquerque back out on offense now. We're going to run the football with Williams. He's going to take it to the right side. He's got 1st down yardage, and more pushed out of bounds in New York territory. A fresh set of downs now. Might as well just give it to him again. Nope, this is actually a play fake here. Cross throws for Fitzgerald, who can't hold on to that pass. That's going to lead to a 2nd down now. Cross airs it out to the left side. Charles Phillips has it inside of the 5. Down at the 4 officially. That was close to being a touchdown. Nonetheless, still a big play. Cross throws to the right side, and that passes right over the head of Nate Rivers. Looking to throw for it again. Cross leads the league in touchdown passes, but he's not going to get one here. No one was really open, and that's, I guess, really just got to throw the ball away, especially when you're under some pressure like that. It's 3rd and goal now from about the 17-yard line, and we can't even complete a pass there as Cross was looking for Jamarcus Ward, but we are in field goal range for John Hall, who has yet to miss on the season, and that trend continues as we're back up by 7. Jets with the football again. Manning looks to throw. He's going to go to the right side there, and Jeff Earlbrick almost came away with an INT. Willie Parker in the backfield on this play, but they're looking to throw for it. Setting up the screen here for Parker. He gets away from one man and picks up the 1st down. That screen pass looked like he was going to go down in the backfield, but instead he was able to pick up the 1st down. Now Parker running the football to the right side, and he has yet another 1st down. Willie Parker, despite his old age, still has some pretty nice speed. Manning pump fakes, now throws over the middle. The pass is going to be broken up. Wade Schmidt on the coverage there. Manning dropping back to throw again. Trying to go underneath to Steve Smith. And there's Ike Taylor, just the best corner in the game, breaking that pass up. And that's really just proves why he's one of the best in the league. Here's a really nice play, though, by Williams. He makes the catch just shy of the sticks, but some nice moves from Paul Williams moves the chains. Now Willie Parker's going to run to the left side, breaks out of one tackle, and he's in open space. Touchdown, New York Jets. Willie Parker, not really known for his breaking tackle abilities and whatnot, but he breaks a tackle there and takes it to the crib. This Viper squad actually had a lot of trouble last week defending Larry Johnson, who had over 200 yards on the ground. Hopefully the trend does not continue today. Hopefully we can kind of bottle up Willie Parker after that nice run. Cross is just going to eat the sack on this play. Luckily, it's only a loss of 1. There just wasn't really anyone open for him to go to on that play. Here's a nice run from Cadillac Williams, breaking it to the right side. His 2nd long run of the game today. This time he gets out to the 30-yard line. In the shotgun now, Cross throws to the right side. There's Charles Phillips, who's having a pretty solid first half. He's going to pick up about 9 yards, and we hit the 2-minute warning. Cross looks to throw for it here, looking for Phillips again, and he's got the Vipers touchdown. Charles Phillips putting together a great season. Larry Fitzgerald very close to 1,000 yards this year, and Phillips might get 1,000 yards again. We might have 2 1,000-yard receivers this season. So it's just about under 2 minutes left to go in this quarter here. We're going to kick it off to the Jets. And there's a big hit laid on the kick returner there. John Kelly just absolutely destroyed Justin Miller, who is still on the ground in pain. Fabian Washington with the fumble recovery and the Vipers touchdown. Wow, that is a huge swing there. It was tied at 10 apiece just a couple of seconds ago, and all of a sudden we have the 14-point lead. There's a nice throw to Steve Smith on the right side. His first catch of the game, picks up some solid yardage and gets them out to the 40. Manning floats this one out to the right for Willie Parker, who is one of their leading receivers. I believe he's their third best wide receiver on the team, statistically speaking at least. They've been doing a great job at getting him involved so far today. Manning going for 6 on this play, and he's got him! Melvin Wallace has the New York Jets touchdown. A beautiful pass by Manning puts them back within 7. We've still got over a minute left to go in this first half, and the Vipers still want to score yet again. They've already put up 24 points today. Can they make it 31? Phillips on the left side makes a nice catch and picks up the first down, and Albuquerque's going to go up-tempo. Cross looking to throw here. He's got a man open underneath. That's Jamarcus Ward, who makes a nice catch and gets us into Jets territory. Albuquerque burns their first time out. Cross dropping back to pass yet again. He's going to dump this one off to Nate Rivers in the flat, who's going to get wrestled out of bounds, but that will stop the clock. Once again in the shotgun, it's Cross, flush to his left here, throws off his back foot there for Charles Phillips, spinning around and getting down to about the 20-yard line where we burn another timeout. 30 seconds left to go now. Cross moving to his right. Does he really have anyone open? Not really. He's still going to try to throw for it, looking for Larry Fitzgerald, but the pass is going to be knocked away. Second down now, Cross looking to throw yet again. Going for it all here for Larry Fitzgerald, who couldn't quite get his feet in bounds. It's third down now, Cross once again looking to throw, and this time the pass is off the mark, looking for Fitz again. Instead, we'll have to settle for another John Hall field goal. And that will take us to the break, where Albuquerque leads 27-17 over the Jets, who will get the football at the beginning of this third quarter. They're going to start off running with Willie Parker to the right side. A nice gain of about 4 yards for him. 2nd and 6 now. They come out in a little bit of a different formation, not one that you see very often in this game. It's a nice run by Willie Parker, though, that picks up the first down. Here's an offset I formation for the Jets. They're going to fake giving it to Parker. Manning to the right side. He's got Steve Smith, his biggest play of the game so far. He's been pretty shut down by Ike Taylor today, but that will set them up in Vipers territory. Parker to the right side, picks up about just 2 yards there. This defense has done a pretty good job at containing him today outside of that one big run. Pate, the fullback, takes this one to the left side now. That's going to set up 3rd and 5. Just one running back in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. Manning throws over the middle and once again nearly picked by Earlbrick. Daryl Fannin with the pressure there. And that's going to force a Phil Dawson field goal attempt. He already hit from 55. This one is good from 50. Albuquerque back out on offense as they only have a 1-possession lead again. Figgins to the right side. He picks up a nice gain of 4. Single back formation here. It's Cadillac Williams who's going to run this one to the right side. That's going to make this a 3rd down and 3 scenario now. Cross looking to throw, but he's going to go down almost immediately. That was a screen for Phillips, but the offensive line just did not feel like blocking whatsoever on that play. That is one of the worst jobs they've done this season. One of the worst plays just for the offensive line group as a whole, especially because that results in a punt. The Jets are going to try to go downfield now and tie the game up. There's Melvin Wallace making his first big catch, or his first catch after that big touchdown he had earlier in the game. Willie Parker doesn't go anywhere on that play, and Jeff Earlbrick, who I think was involved in bringing him down, a little shaken up now. Second and 11, the Jets come out in the I formation. It's the fullback with another carry. Pate is going to pick up about 5 yards. Now on third down, Manning's going to throw quickly over the middle as I'm stumbling all over my words here. The pass is going to be broken up though, and now the Jets have got a punt. Here's Williams to the left side. He's got some solid yardage. They're going to call it a gain of about 3 there. Cross looking to throw now. He's got Larry Fitz over the middle, and he's going to make the reception out at our own 45-yard line. Larry Fitzgerald, he's had a little bit of a quieter day than what he's done in recent weeks, but still, he makes his presence felt there. He makes a big impact, and that's going to be a big play for us. Shaking off defenders, it's Williams to the right side, picking up 6 yards there, and his solid day continues. He gets a little bit of a breather on this next play, though, as Kirk Figgins goes outside and picks up just enough to move the sticks. Cross looking to throw. He's going to go quickly to the left side. It's Larry Fitzgerald, another short catch by him. It's going to be a gain of 5. In the fourth quarter now, we're going to start off this quarter running it with Williams, who runs a defender right over and picks up just enough for yet another first down. Figgins in the ball game now, and he's going backwards. The Jets get to him for a loss of 2 yards there. Here's Kirk Figgins running this one to the right side. Gets away from one defender there and picks up 4 or 5 yards. Actually, it was only a gain of 3. Albuquerque's faced with a third down now. Cross rolling to his right, and he's going to be intercepted. To Poo down the left sideline. Breaks out across his tackle, and he's brought down at midfield there. Just, I believe, what is that, his 3rd or 4th interception on the season today. And all of Cross's interceptions have been very similar, just trying to dump it off into the flat, and the pass gets jumped. And it just takes one play for the Jets to get back into the end zone. Melvin Wallace again with the touchdown. And this game's going to be all tied up at 27 now. Very quickly back on offense. We're throwing it yet again. A quarterback's got to have a short memory. Cross fires a strike over the middle to Lewis, who moves the chains. Now we're going to run it with Cadillac. Williams to the right side. Another good run from him as he picks up 8 yards. Looking to throw on second down. Just a quick throw over the middle. Looking for Phillips, but the pass is going to be incomplete. This is a pretty critical third down now. Cross floating this one out to the left side. He's got his man Ward, who makes the catch, and he is gone. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. Jamarcus Ward, one of the fastest receivers in the league. I've said it before, he's basically like MVS. It's either going to be a big play or a drop. And there it was, a big play that puts Orlando Cross over 300 yards passing today. Here's a designed quarterback run for Eli Manning. You don't see those very often. That's going to set up a 3rd and short situation for the Jets. Willie Parker's going to take it up the middle, but he's not going anywhere on that play, and we're going to force a 3 and out. Now Albuquerque's main goal is to try to bleed this clock out and maybe even put up 3 points or even another touchdown to put this game out of reach for the Jets. Here's a run for Williams to the right side, but he's going to go backwards on that play to Poo making the tackle. This is a pretty critical third down now for the Vipers. We're going to give it to Figgins, and he's got the first down, and this clock is going to continue to run. Nate Rivers now in the game at running back. He takes it right up the middle, and that's going to pick up 7 yards. Likely the last play before the 2-minute warning. It's Williams to the right side. He gets across the 50-yard line, and that's going to put him now over 100 yards rushing today. He's averaging 6.4 yards per carry. That is not bad at all. Another run for Williams. He takes it up the middle. He picks up 9 yards. That's going to help his average out a lot there, and the Jets are going to use their first timeout. On 2nd and inches, it's Williams who gets taken down in the backfield. That's going to force a 3rd and 1. The Jets stop the clock again. We're going to give it to the fullback, White, and he's not going anywhere there. The Jets defense gets a stop. Out comes John Hall now for a 55-yard field goal to make it a 10-point game. The kick is up. It is good. And we lead by 10 now with just a minute 15 left to play. John Hall, one of the clutchest kickers in the league. One of the best kickers in the league. So now we're going to kick this one off. They do have their same returner who fumbled it earlier in the game. It's Miller who gets some nice blocking there. Sheds a tackle, and he's in open space. John Hall's not going to catch him. Nobody's going to catch him. This is going to be a kick return touchdown for the Jets, and they're going to pull within 3 points now. They've got to get this onside kick, though, and they're not going to get it. Jamarcus Ward with the recovery. He is a little shaken up after that play, though. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. You'd hate to see that, especially on something like an onside kick. All we really got to do is get a first down now to really just put the game on ice. 5 yards there for Cadillac Williams. Jamarcus Ward, like I was hoping, it was nothing too serious, and he will not return to this game, but he'll be fine for next week. That would be a first down run by Cadillac Williams, but former Jet Campbell on the offensive line was caught holding. Luckily, it's not really going to matter since they were all out of timeouts. We can just go into victory formation and get back to our winning ways and advance to 10-1. A nice 3-point win here over the New York Jets, 37-34. I mean, this was a pretty hard-fought battle. I knew even though they were 6-4, we're 9-1, the Jets have the talent there to beat us, and, you know, they played a pretty solid game. I mean, I don't really know if there's, like, one mistake you can really point back at. I mean, maybe the scoop and score by Albuquerque really cost the Jets. I don't really know. Cross had a great day outside of the 4 sacks that he took. Cadillac Williams, 118 yards for him and a touchdown. Phillips, 2 yards shy of the century mark there and a touchdown. Jamarcus Ward, just 2 catches, but he had 70 yards and a touchdown. And then Larry Fitzgerald, he didn't really do a whole lot in today's game, but he did have that one big catch over the middle. The offensive line had their struggles, but some of the sacks were on them, and some of them were on me just being stupid, or even just on the Jets' coverage for no one was really open downfield. So a couple of times I just had to take the sack. Looking at some other games this week, now Dallas is going to take control of the NFC East with this dominant win over Washington, 37-17. 2 100-yard rushers there for the Cowboys. Vince Young is playing some pretty good football down there in Texas. This is a huge upset here. Tennessee, really not a good team, while Buffalo leads the AFC East. But here they're going to fall by just 1 point to the Titans, 17-16. The Dolphins, after back-to-back overtime losses, are finally in the win column. It was against a bad Bengals team, but a win is a win. You do not want to go 0-16. Trust me, we did that back in year 1. They get a pretty dominant victory here as they win by 14. And the Saints fall to 6-5 now. The Chargers at 8-3 after this 3-point victory. Every quarterback in the game threw 1 touchdown and 1 interception. And the absence of Reggie Bush with his injury is just really hurting the Saints, not only in the running game, but in the receiving game as well. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.